This is DC Channel Guns. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.
What up, this is DC Channel Guns, coming at you another gun video. Appreciate you watching, like, share, and subscribe. I want to appreciate all my subscribers and appreciate all the good information. I appreciate y'all for coming to the video. Appreciate everything y'all do, all the support, people who've been sticking with me through the good and the bad. I appreciate that. I appreciate all the comments, all the information that y'all delivering to the 2A community. And like I said before, the ultimate goal over here is to uphold the Constitution, defend the Second Amendment. And with that said, we're dealing with civil unrest, we're dealing with riot, looting and stuff like that. We're into another second wave of, gun background checks, firearm ammunition sales booming, people. I'm talking about gun stocks is up. A lot of things have changed. I'm talking about, we're still dealing with this virus and pandemic situation. Now we have citizens, dying in the hand of police, the death of George Floyd. And then, we have another just pretty much wave of people flocking for protection. You have police and everything that is pretty much, they're tied up, dealing with, the looting and all this kind of stuff, the protests. So they're tied up doing that. When it comes to emergency situations, calls has been extended out to 30 minutes, 45 to an hour. I'm talking about all depends on the location and stuff. And, you have a lot of rural areas where people live outside the cities and stuff. So at the end of the day, people are flocking to personal protection. And so with that said, we don't know when this is going to calm down. But, it seems like one thing after another. And, right now, I have experienced some things I had never experienced in a long time. We have dealt with these certain SHTF situation I have talked about. But, the problem is, how long can this be extended? That is the question I'm talking about, because everything has changed. Buying parts and accessories online is very difficult now. I'm talking about because, I have clicked on many of things on websites. And when I click on it, it is out of stock. I'm talking about little parts and accessories. And as far as the gun shop go, my local retailers, they have not replenished magazines. A lot of holsters is being bought. They're not being replenished. The shelves are not being stocked up quickly. I'm talking about even weeks, people, even weeks. It's certain items I've been looking at for the last 3 weeks has not been replenished. I've been checking online, checking locally. It has not replenished. It's out of stock locally at the gun retailer and online. So I'm talking about it is very difficult right now. And, a lot of gun shop has changed some of their strategies and things that they're doing for people coming in. For the last couple of weeks, some of the gun shops has been pretty much closed for just people walking in. You had to make appointments. And, appointments were backed up. So, now I'm starting to see gun shops allow people in. But guess what? They only allow so many people in at a time. And so now lines is backed up. It's hot. And people who was going in, you don't know what's going to be left when you get in, whatever you're looking for. People buying ammunition, firearms, parts and accessories, very difficult. I've been stocking up on magazines. People are buying lots of magazines. The other day, I have seen so many people coming out with handful of magazines, AR mags. I'm talking about, 300 blackout magazines. For all them different calibers and stuff that everybody love that go to your rifles, people buying magazines up. I haven't seen too many handgun magazines because they're sold. To a lot of the local retailers, when UPS come in, they're happy to see UPS and FedEx or whoever coming in to bring some of these parts and stuff. But, these are, they're coming in like back order, weeks and weeks out. So when they do get it in, they're pretty much gone. Some shops now only sell ammunition to customer first-time buyers or people who are purchasing a firearm. So that's getting difficult because once they get a certain quantity, they get very low, they stop selling it, to the public, and they have limits and stuff on it. So you're dealing with that. Now we have the riots and the looting and stuff like that. Seen a huge increase at some places that people buying police scanners and stuff. People just want to be ready. They just want to be prepared. People are, still out grocery shopping and doing all this kind of stuff. I see more people armed now. I'm talking about that is something, people be armed, but I see a lot of people open carrying, more people now. And, stuff like that. I see a lot of people who are taking personal protection very serious. Because, like I said before, people, at the end of the day, it's up to you. It's up to you to, to keep you and your family safe, the things and stuff that you have safe. So it's up to you. And, you see warnings all across this country right now. And, there's people who are taking advantage, of the system right now. They knowing that, police is tied up, they can't respond. Some of the things I'm looking at, you have a situation on this side of the town or the city, and then people running over here committing crimes and looting and burglarizing business and stuff. And then the police go over there, and then they're going over here. So that's what you have dealing with. A lot of people, especially in rural areas and stuff like that, they're arming themselves. Things I'm still witnessing, shotguns. I'm talking about this instant, people. Shotguns are still selling, still, flying off the shelves and everything. Gun shop I went in, seemed like 4 or 5, people, first 4 or 5 people I had shotguns and stuff in their hand. Because, the instant background check, they can go and get it. And, I had a personal friend who pretty much just got got a text from the sheriff place that his handgun permit was ready and everything. He'd been waiting for a long time. So he just got that. And, like I told him, I'm talking about, you better get as many permits as possible because you don't know how long it's going to take to even get another handgun permit or whatever. So you need to go and get as many. Handgun permits has went up. The prices have went up and everything, as far as what I've seen and for what I was been paying for, it has went up, increased or whatever. But demand is out there. I'm talking about gun sales are still booming. We had a record-breaking month of May. May was another huge month. We sold, for some of the reports and stuff, we sold over 1 point some million farms. I think it was 1.7, something like that. In May, 1 point some million. It's a lot of farms, people. And we have still breaking background check record. They said the record is still keep being broken, especially with this second wave and stuff. So, you have gun shops who now they're taking extra measures and stuff with their businesses. So, I looked up, this morning, and guess what? Another gun shop was broken into, but fortunately, the gun shop owner took all his weapons and stuff, everything, and locked it in a more secure room so they weren't able to get nothing. But, they went in, they broke in. I'm talking about, how they do when they go into the gun shop. They find a way to get in and everything. So that's what's happening. So there's a lot of things that's going on, people. That we have to change. I'm changing some of my strategies and stuff when it comes to things that I need. So I got a list. Make your list, people, of things that you need. I'm making a list right now of things that I want to go and get now. I'd rather have them and can't get them because we don't know how long this is going to be extended. So when you got civil unrest, when you have a pandemic, when you have a SHTF situation, you have so much fear that's out there. I'm talking about, news travel quick because of social media and everything. I'm talking about, it's just like lightning. I'm talking about, it's quick. And, right now, I'm talking about, everybody is just fearing for their personal protection and everything. I'm talking about because when you have people who can't depend on the police and stuff like that, first thing people's going to flock to is personal protection. So there's still a lot of first-time buyers out there, people. I'm talking about there's still a lot of people on the fence. Some people's got to see even more. I'm talking about, this thing is gradually now. Everybody just didn't come off the fence during this virus and stuff because now we have another situation where we have unrest, civil unrest and everything. You riots, you have homeowners being, beaten, people being robbed. A lot of crime is still happening. I'm talking about a lot of domestic violence stuff is still happening, and police have to get out there and everything. But because of the delay and response time, that just put more fear in people. And so people are pretty much flocking to protect themselves. And so, get yourself prepared, people. I'm talking about if the things that you need and stuff, start doing some research, start gathering, and, get your finance in order and everything. I'm talking about don't go out and just spend more than you should, but, keep everything, within arm's reach that you can do. Don't go out here start buying so much stuff that you still have to have food and stuff. You still have to pay your bills and everything, but, you have to be on a budget. And, there's a lot of budget EDCs out there, the G2C, the G3. There's a lot of guns and stuff out there that get the job done, people. I'm talking about you don't have to spend, hundreds and hundreds of dollars on a farm these days. Most of the companies now produce great quality farms and everything. So, like I said before, prepare yourself, people. You have to be prepared at the end of the day. It's your personal protection that's going to keep you and your family safe. And so, I will be still looking out, checking out on a lot of things and everything. I appreciate everyone who, come to the video and to support me and everything. But I got a lot of things coming, a lot of things I'm working on, so stay tuned.
This is DC Channel Guns. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.